Yes, students and working accountants, welcome to my Smart Tally Prime YouTube channel. My name is Babu Rao from Hyderabad. So, at present, we we are learning the special features of release Tally Prime, release 3.0 and 3.0.1. Both are same, except there are only two differences. That is in the 3.0, there are two errors are showing. So those two errors are rectified. All other all other features are same in both the cases. So I am taking up 3.0.1. So in this already, say we started that and we completed and we covered some features. I will share the screen. See here, we already covered all these features, and next one is what the main important thing is the GST rate and HSN code. They are called as the GST rate and HSN code, called as GST rate and other details. So where you to set up the details? First of all, when you start the company, when you create the company, immediately we have to go to the this page will open. That is immediately after creating F11 features will open. Otherwise, in the case of old company, we press F11, the features will open. So maintain accounts and bill-wise entry will make yes, and inventory, maintain inventory and integrate accounts with will make them yes. And in this case, on the right side, enable goods and services tax. You have to go there. Definitely, we have to give the exactly the details. The Telangana, it will take state and registration. There are only two previously. Now there are regular composition or regular sales. So now we are composition regular. We take the regular thing, and next one is no, and they have to give the exact correct registration number. GST registration number. Otherwise, it will show error. So then monthly, how the file return of file monthly and accepted. This is to be done immediately. This is done perfectly without maintenance, without forgetting. And after that, we have to give the details. The first one, in the case of single item, we will give the details in the first in the company level when the company is created. The second one, it is separated. In the second one, we have to give the SSN code and then the rate details we have to give here by taking specify here as well as here also. We have to take specify here. We have to give here. If only one company is dealing with only one type of goods, that is one HSN code, and only one HSN code and one register, rate, one rate. In such case, we have to give it here. If you give here immediately, then the same thing will come to the ledger. It will come to the ledger. So purchase account, it will come automatically. It is given there, it will come here. That means the purchase ledger is also called single ledger or common ledger. The common ledger is used for when we are maintaining only one type of goods, that is with one HSN code and one rate. That is will do in the company automatically. The purchase account it will come. It will take this one as well as the stock items. In the case of stock items, so we will have only one stock item. So we will only single item will have. So this will take automatically. So we have to create this. When we create this pieces, then applicable. Then here, as per company, the details given in the company, the HSN code and rate automatically it will come. Then we will make the entry for that item only. Suppose if we have multiple rate items, that is stock items with multiple rates, in such a case, this single ledger, that is single ledger or a common ledger cannot be used because only one HSN code and one rate can be given here. That is why this cannot be used. In such a case, we can record in a different way. What is that? In that one, the first one is, so in the first one is, we can create multiple ledgers. That is, multiple ledgers means single ledger is purchase and sale. Single ledgers. Multiple ledgers means purchase account, purchase ledger and sales ledger with different rates. That is, purchase 2%, 5%, purchase 12%, purchase 18%, purchase 28%. Similarly, sales 5%, 12%, 18%, and 28%. So these ledgers are created with rates. That is, they are called as multiple ledgers. If you create the multiple ledgers, in that case, we have to give, see, for example, if you create the multiple ledger, in the multiple ledger, will be the details. Multiple ledger will be the details. So in the multiple ledger, you give the details, and after that, we did not give anywhere. Single ledger will give the company at the company. After that, we did not give anywhere. In the case of multiple ledgers, multiple stock items, you create multiple ledgers. If you have to give the details in the multiple ledgers, and in the stock items, we need not give any details. Just we have to create the stock item, the unit of measure, unit you have to take, and taxability is to be applied. Applicability, the GST should be applicable. We made applicability, and then HS and DTS, and they are not to be given. They are not to be given. And this ledger also, when we are recording, we cannot use the, when we are recording, we cannot use, we cannot use this ledger. That is the multiple ledger. This single ledger cannot be used. Single ledger, the purchase ledger. This purchase ledger cannot be used, because in this purchase we cannot do different rates. In such case, we are creating these ledger. That is why this single ledger or this is to be not to be taken. So in that case, what we have to do? We have to go to F12, then take select common ledger. We make it no. We make it no. Then it will not come. And when you are entering the stock items, then it will ask you the ledger. Here, it's not asking here. This is only one. Here, it will ask for each item, what is the rate? The rate of that one. That is the ledger. It will ask you the ledger. So for one stock, purchase 5%, purchase 12%, like that, you will select the ledgers and in such case. So we have to give in the ledgers the details we have to give, but in the stock item we will not give any details. Stock items only creating the stock item, but we should not give the details. The rate and HS details we should not give. They are given the ledgers. So here there is another way. So instead of creating multiple ledgers, if we have multiple ledgers we create, and in the balance sheet profit and loss account also, the multiple ledgers will show the purchases as well as sales. Multiple ledgers will show. Instead of that, the first one, when you take the single ledger, only single ledger purchase ledgers will take. And in the case of this one, this will take the different rates, and the closing stock will show by items. Items details are shown. The items of stock will be shown. But in here, sometimes we can do another thing. Instead of creating multiple ledgers, we can take the single ledger and enter the multiple rates of with multiple rate stock items. In such a case, what we have to do is we have to do that one. Multiple stock items I am taking here. I created a company. So we can, instead of creating in beginning, at the time of entry, we create all the ledgers. So when here I'm taking this multiple stock items. In such a case, we have to first of all, entry is created. We are going to this F11. Then we have to give that. So we have to take everything, exact correct number we have to give, and it is accepted. The number is given. And then when you go to ledgers, go to ledger, what we do is we'll go to voucher directly. And in this case, here, actually previously, here the ledger is there. We actually previously in the years of multiple ledgers, we have said no. We have selected this common ledger as no. We have disabled this, and then the common ledger is not shown. But now we are working with common ledger, so we have to go to F12, select common ledger. We have to make yes. Select common ledger, make yes. Then common ledger will come. So, for example, we take up the date is first April only. So we are taking out, and now number don't forget. And when you are creating the parties also, so purchase, so we create a person. Suppose X and Co. You will take up TS, credit up. TS creditor. PS creditor. So we will take him as sundry creditor. We are purchasing sundry creditor, SS, and everywhere this number we have to give without fail. We have to give them correct everything, every detail we have to do. Otherwise, in the recording will not be correct, and in the GST reports or errors will show. Okay. So now here I am taking up. Here you see, Telangana, you take one number. Take one number and enter here. So here, the number, if the number is correct, it will not show any error. So the party is created. The party is created. Now we have to create here purchase account. That is purchase account. That is under purchases. Under purchases. So I told you, in the case of a single ledger, we should not enter any details. We cannot enter because there are multiple rates of multiple rate stock items. We cannot enter one here. We cannot enter all that. That is why in the case of purchase ledger, that is called single ledger, that is common ledger. Just don't give anything, but select goods here. So only the ledger is created. Then when I am taking the in this case, multiple ledgers, when I am entering the ledger here, when we are creating when we are entering the stock items, then we are creating the multiple ledgers, that is different rates ledgers for sales and purchases. But now we are not going to do this. So in the ledger we are giving the details, in the stock items we will not give the details. Ledger we are creating, there we give the details. Stock items we will not give the details. But in this case, ledger we are creating common ledger, we cannot give the rates. So we cannot give the details there, but we have to give the details in the stock item. So here I will create item one. So it is give the group and you take it as numbers or pieces. I will take numbers. So numbers and the NOS, the code we have to take from this conjugation. And here applicable. And here, see, in the ledger we are not giving. First of all, the multiple ledger is given in the ledger. In the stock items you will not give. But in here, ledger we are not giving. It is a simple single ledger or common ledger. Here we have to do. See here, specify details here. So this is 111 we take. And here again, specify here, taxable, this is 5%. So this is accepted. Okay. Now it is accepted. We are purchasing two numbers, 2,000 rupees, 2,000 rupees, and here 4,000. Here it will show the, again, it will show the details. See here, item one. See, in the not ledger, in the previously, sales at 5% will show, taken from sales ledger. But here it is taken from item. See here, stock item, taken from both these details are taken from stock item. So stock item it is taken, and then we create again item number 2. Item number 2, again numbers, and here applicable, specify here 2222, for example, I am giving an example. And here taxable, it is 12%. So it is given. Okay. Again, here also take two numbers, 2,000 rupees to 4,000. See here, taken from item number 2, item number 2. Taken the details. And now here we will take out item number, item 3. We are taking item 3, and here numbers, here specify here that item number 3, that 3333, and here again specify details here, tax will be 18%. Taxable 18%. And here also take two numbers, 2,000 rupees you purchased, two numbers, 2,000 rupees each, and 4,000 is taken from item number 3, item ledger, stock item. And then you get stock item. Item 4. So numbers, and here specify here 44444, specify here taxable 28%. So all these are created. So two numbers, 22,000 rupees, 4,000, item number 4, 28% stock item. Okay, so completed. So we have taken, see, ledger is a single ledger or it is called as single ledger or common ledger. No details should be given there. Details in the sense, which details? GST rate and HSN details should not be given. So here is completed. And it should be given, the details should be given in stock item. The multiple ledger, we should not give a stock item. Multiple ledger we have to do. Common ledger, in the common ledger, we should not give. We have to give in the stock item creation. Okay, now here, this is Telangana state. So we create CGST, CGST, this is duties and taxes, and GST, CGST means CGST at select, CGST, then GST, and duties and taxes, GST, then GST and GST. This is selected command. Suppose after putting this, if you don't select this, so if you accept this, see, if you accept, at the end it will tell you, so there is the tax amount does not match the value. So that means one that got taken, if you enter that, it will accept. If you show that is called warning. If you enter that, it will accept, but in the reports, it will show error. Okay, so go back, and here, from here, go to the next line. Now we take SGST, now it will show error. There will be no error. So this is we purchase from local party. For example, next we will take some number. Here we will get another one, Y and Co. So he is also creditor, but AP. For example, AP creditor. So he is a sundry creditor, and now here I have to give everything. Sorry, here Andhra Pradesh. Don't forget the state exactly have to do Andhra Pradesh. Otherwise we are not. So select Andhra Pradesh and give Andhra Pradesh number. The number also you have to give. For that number also you have to give the number. Here Andhra Pradesh I am taking. See Andhra Pradesh taking one number and selecting this. So Andhra Pradesh give the number. Okay, Andhra Pradesh accept. So accept. Party purchase common ledger are taking. Again you take item 1 here. Once it is stated, it will be okay. Whether it is interstate or intrastate, both are same. So here, so again 2 items we purchased, 2,000, 4,000. You see, taken from item 1, the number and the rate and HSN code. Now, then item 2, go to item 2, again 2 numbers, 2,000. The same thing, item 2, it is taken from item 2. Now item 3, so taken from the stock items, not in the ledger. In the previous case, from the stock at 5%, stock at 6%, like that it is taken. 2,000, again stock item number 3. Then item 4, there is name you give. I am giving just item. And here item number 4, 28% is taken. And after this, here, this is interstate. So here. So here, after this, come here, take it here, last one, and then now it is from other state. So what we have to do? We have to create IGST and duties and taxes, GST, IGST, taxes. So IGST is taken. So now you see, we purchased. Okay. So if you go to the profit and loss account, here it is showing common ledger purchases. So in the previous case, purchase 5%, purchase 12%, all the purchase, the multiple ledgers are shown. But here it is showing only the common ledger purchases total amount. And the total amount is stock. No, nothing is sold. So closing stock, it will show in the case of multiple ledgers, as well as in this case also, the stock will be shown as items. That is, each item will be shown. All the item wise stock will be shown. Okay. Now we will put an entry sales. So we will put an entry for sales. So F8. Now we'll sell to the debtor. So Ranga, for example, debtor Telangana. Debtor yes. Take up. So is a sundry debtor and Telangana means you have to give the Telangana number exactly. You have to select some Telangana number. You have to select. You have to give Telangana number only. So Telangana, you take up some number. You take up some number and give that. So Telangana. So Telangana is given. So Telangana. And it's accepted. Now, here we have to say, create sales. This is also a common ledger. Sundry data, this one into the sales account. Sales accounts, and here also is a common ledger. We should not give any details here. That is details sense, but here at the end, select goods. And we should not give the HSN and tax details. Okay, not given. Now we take, but for intrastate or interstate, purchase or sales, once you created, it will take automatically. So the same goods we sell. So take item 1, we are selling one number, 2,500 rupees. Here, we are selling. How it will take from the details from the stock item. See, stock number 1, taken the details. Next number, item number 2. Item number 2. Again, this also one number, 2,600. So 2,600 taken from item number 2, rate and the both rate as well as rate and HSN code. Item number 3, again one number, 2,800 rupees. So item number 3 taken from stock item. Then item number 4, one number, 2,900 is also, and here this is also item number 4, 28% is taken. So this is from Telangana. That's why you have to take CGST, HGST. Okay, CGST, HGST. Okay, so this is what we do. So this is the thing. Now if you go to the profit and loss account, you see common ledger purchase is shown on the purchase debit side, and the credit side sales common ledger is shown, and the balance stock is shown as item wise. Item wise balance is shown. This is how to show. If you take the common ledger, only what our total sales or purchases will be shown in the common ledger only, but stock will be shown item wise. Item wise stock is shown. So in the first case, so here item wise stock will be item wise only, but in the first case, this common ledger is not there. We created multiple ledgers. So multiple ledger wise purchases, here purchase accounts below that. Purchases, so purchases 5%, purchases 12%, purchases 18%, purchase 28%. Similarly, sales also 5, 12, 18, 28%. They will show. That is multiple ledger they will show. Here only one ledger will show. But entry, we made everything. Okay. So here, for example, purchases we made. So purchases we made. So here, so you can check up the details whether they are correct or not. Alt A and Alt F1. So 2.5% intrastate. So 5% given to 12%, 18%, 28%. So these calculations are correct. No error is shown. So it is correct. Similarly, sales also, in the case of sales also, if we take it, Alt A, Alt F1. Alt A means first you take Alt A. This is a summary will be shown. Summary will be shown along with the HSN code. And Alt F1, then it will show all the details, item wise details. What is the source? Stock item. The rate is taken from stock item. That stock item is item 1. Item 1, item 2, item 3. Taken, this is the thing, HSN code. This is the rate and tax. This is the total tax, 1,750. Like that it will show. So when it is showing like this, it means the calculations are correct, means it is correct. So here, where profit and loss account we have seen. Now we will go to reports. You go to reports, and then GST reports means more. If we go to that, and one is for sales only. We got sales. So go to sales. See here, uncertain transactions means errors. There is no error. Everything is going correctly. And here, if you go to 2A and 2B, they are concerned only with the purchases. Purchases they will show not as purchase. Purchases means if one is concerned with sales, it will show as outward supplies. It will show as outward supplies. But here, sales here, that is sales purchases, 2A and 2B, they are concerned with purchase only. Purchases are shown as not purchases or inward supplies. They are shown as input tax credit. You see, input tax credit. All other ITC, input tax credit is showing. This is the input tax credit out available input tax credit. Okay, and now go to 3B. It will show both sales and purchases. So here it will show here also seeing that 2A also 2A is concerned with input tax credit means purchases. So no error here. And also 2B also concerned with this. 2A is concerned with purchase, but that's called a statement of purchase. 2B is the statement of input tax credit. Okay. Here also there is no error. And if you go to 3B, you show both. So here also there is no underwriting transaction, means there is no error here. Sales they are showing here, and purchases on the purchases they will show input tax credit available and net input tax available. This is the input tax credit available, and this is the liability we have to pay on sales. So if you take the difference, you see 5,040 is the input tax. 5,040 is the input tax credit minus 1,753 is the liability you have to pay. Means we have more ITC. So 3,287 ITC we have. So that we can see here. Where you can see that ITC here in the profit and loss balance sheet. See on the liability side, duties and taxes. If it shows the less amount, it means it is the liability we have to pay to the government. Liability is more. Now ITC is more. ITC an asset. That is on the liability side. The head is on the liability side. So it will show as minus. Minus means asset. See 3,287. 3,287 is the ITC still available. So like this, we have to see here. If the reports are showing without any uncertain transactions, means everything is correct, we recorded correctly. So recording is best. First of all, we must learn recording well. Every detail we have to do. Otherwise, it will show error. Next, in the next one, I will show you an error. And now this is the second one. That is in multiple ledgers. In the ledgers itself, we give the details. That details means not all the details means HSN and rate details. So these HSN and GST details, rate details, we will give in the ledgers itself. So in the stock items, we will create them, but we will make GST applicable. That's all. We will not get details there. Details will be in ledgers. The next one is we use the common ledger. So common ledger we cannot give different rates. So in the common ledger, we won't go the details. We will give the details in the stock items. In the stock items, where when I am creating after applicable, we have to specify details here. There you have to give the registration code. Then below that, specify details here. Then taxable. Then you have to give the taxable rate like that. And there is another one here. Sometimes first one is multiple ledgers. Second one is multiple ledgers with the details. No details in the stock. You just need to remember details means HSN and rate details. Okay. So multiple ledgers, do the details, and in the stock item, we won't do the stock items, we won't do the details of rates. But this one, we are using the common ledger, we cannot do the details there. In the common ledger, we will give you, we do the details in the stock items. This is one. And next one, I will take up another company. So this is okay now. Next one I will take up stock management. Sometimes what they do is items. You will take up the same thing. F11. The previous company, I will take the same number because this is a different company. This is a different company. I will copy this. And now I am selecting stock management. So we are creating that. Next one is when anyone here who want to maintain the stock as per percentages, that is different stock percentages, they want to maintain the stock. So if you want, what is the 5% stock we have? What is the 12% stock we have? In such a case, we want to maintain the stock as per the percentages. In such a case, what we do the same thing like the second one. So common ledger, do the details in the stock items. The same thing like now, we use the common ledger only, but instead of giving them directly in the stock items, for every stock item, we create a group with stock group. We create stock group because to maintain the stock percentages, stock as per the percentages. For every stock item, we create a group. The group will be as a stock group. That is stock group we create. Stock at 5%, like that we create. And we give the stock group for the stock item. Automatically, from the stock group, the stock item will take the percentage. That is the second one. So in this case, just take the second one only. So common ledger and stock item, we give the rate details. But now common ledger is the stock item. In the stock item, we create a group, stock group. We create the stock group. We give the details in the stock group. Then the stock item will take. So now what will do? We will do how? See here, stock management I am taking. Here you see, purchases will come. And the first of all, F11 features, we have to give the registration number. So we will pick up now. Here you see, here. Start same what you call, see here. Common ledger means select common ledger, make it yes. In the previous case also, we make it yes, we made it yes. So that is asking purchase ledger. It means this is the common ledger. Otherwise, multiple ledgers means it will not be here. This is single ledger. So multiple ledgers will be asked. They will ask you the multiple ledgers you have to create while entering the stock items. So here, say here, I'm not giving the number. Okay. Here purchase, and here we are taking again. Purchasing means X and Co. Here also we create X and Co. TS creditor. TS creditor. So we are taking this a sundry creditor. Same thing like the previous. Same thing like this. And here you have to give the what you call. I mean, will say in the case of company and debtors or creditors cannot have the same number, but in the case of debtors and creditors, we have the same number also, no problem today, but it is not. It is a problem for the parties for when filing the returns and cleaning the what you call it. See, you have to, when you are creating the parties, so the debtor or creditor, that is the group you have to select, and state you have to give the correct state. So state, and then here the number we have to do exactly. Okay, now and accept. Now here we have to create the purchase. This is a different company now. So create purchases account. It is purchase accounts, and here also is a common ledger. You should not give any details, but at the end you have to select goods. Don't forget. Now purchase is created. Now again items we create. This is a concept. Items we create here. How to see item 1. Item 1 we create here. Item 1, but for item 1 we have to create here. Item 1 we are creating. When we are creating the items, we have to create the group for the multiple groups. There multiple ledgers. Here multiple stock groups. Here create this. Here after coming previously we taken family. Now we are taking the group here. What we call stock. Stock at 5%. Stock at 5%, and here you don't forget, should quantities of items be added? Make it yes, because the quantities of the stock should be added to the stock balance. Okay, when you purchase, that will be added. When you sell, it will be reduced. And here we have to give the details in the stock group. Stock group we have to do select here. Here only say and in this case, in the stock group, don't give the HSN number, because for this percentage, there may be many HSN codes, because one HSN code will have one rate, but one rate will have many HSN codes, because one is, for example, 1111, 5%. Another one 66666. It may also have 5%, 5%, because there are hundreds of HSN codes, but the rates are only 5, 0, 5, 12, 18, 20. Only 5 rates are there. Slab rates are 5, but there are hundreds of HSN codes. In such a case, many HSN codes will have the same rate. That is why here HSN code stock item 5. So 5% stock items. Many stock items may have the same HSN code for this 5%. So this will be given in the stock item. So HSN code will be stock item in the stock item, and rate will be in the stock group. So here, give that rate here, specific details here, it is 5%. Okay. And we have taken this stock item. Then we have to creating this one. Before that, we are creating the stock item. This all how to create a stock item with the group, all we will have with the old one. So here we take invoice numbers, invoice will be take code. Okay, it's taken and now come applicable, and here we have to give only the HSN code. This is number 11111. Here you see it automatically we are given the stock. In the stock group, when you are creating, we have given the rate in the stock group. So automatically when you do the stock group here, when you do the group, automatically see as per the company, we are not given. In the stock group, we have given. So stock group, from the stock group, automatically taken from other place means this will be very light. Entered here means here, entered here means it will be dark. Anywhere, if we enter by giving specified details here, the details will be dark. If the details are taken from other places, so the details will be very light. See, taken from the group, so it is light. So that's like that. And then here we have to do that one only, then accept. Okay, then accept. So we purchased again 2 items, 2,000 rupees, 4,000, and then see here, taken from the, see here, the rate is taken from the stock group, but HSN code is taken from the item group. See, stock group, see here, stock group it is taken, this is taken from stock item. Okay, so stock group 5%, stock 5%, item number 1, that is the HSN code, like this. Then again create item 2, item 2, and here, for example, item 2 also have the same code. Item 2 also have the same percentage. Take the same percentage numbers here. For item 2, the rate may be different. That is, HSN code may be different. 2222. But here it is taken. So I am telling you, two items may have 2 items means 2 HSN codes may have the same rate. In such a case, the same thing we have to collect item 2 also. We have to give the details here. That is what you call what details HSN code, but this rate will be taken from the group. Okay, now these also 2 and 4,000, and here specific, I mean, sorry, it is taken from the group, and this is taken from the stock item 2, okay, like this. Then we create item 3. Here we will create the names one. Stock at the rate 12%. This is the under stock 12%. Here yes, and you take should not give the HSN code. Specify here rate is 12%. That's all. Okay, this is over. And then number, and here you have to give only the this one. This is the third one. This is the actual third one. You have to give 333. Sorry, we will do 333. First one 111 to 1. This 333 has 12%. 111 and 222 222 has the same rate. So like that, many HS reports will have same rates, but every HS report will have one rate. But every HS code will have one rate, but one rate will have many HS codes. Okay, and then here it is taken automatically. Okay, here also purchase to 2,000 and amount is taken from the 12% stock item. Stock, so from the taken from the stock, taken from the item number 3. So both are stock group and stock item. Next, we will create item 4. Item 4 we take. Here also we create. So stock at 18%. Stock at 18%. Yes. Then here you should do this one, and then select this one. Fourth one, you take up 18%. So 18% taxable, 18%. Okay, taken. And here number, that is code is, I mean unit is numbers. Here you have to do the this one. This is fourth one, 4444. It is taken 18%. Okay, 18%. Okay. Now two numbers, 2,000 rupees, and here see it's taken from the stock group. So it's taken from the drop group 18%, but taken number, I mean HS input taken from item, stock item here. Okay, this is over. Next we take another one. Sorry. Item 5. You take item 5 because we can from 2 to 1 code. That is why from next one. So here we create stock at 28%. Stock at 28%. Yes, here you should not give. Here specified details here, taxable 28%. Okay. Accepted. And now numbers. And now here we have to do the this one 5555. Okay, 5555. Here it is automatically taken. We should not give. Okay. Now two numbers, 2,000 rupees, and this here taken from stock group 28%. But item number item 5, that is the stock item. Stock group, stock item. So it is taken. Okay. Now take up CGS. Sorry. We not created. Nah, is a new company. So CG, CGST, duties and taxes, GST, CGST. Okay, taken. Now SGST. So SGST, duties and taxes, GST, SGST or UTGST. Okay, they can go. Okay, this is purchased from local person. For example, if you purchase from a non-local person, that is interstate purchase, then we will give IGST. Now we will take up sales. So we will take up sales now. So we are selling to now, create a new person, Rama and Co. Rama and Co. So sundry data, Rama and Co. Sundry data, PS data, CS data. So sundry data, we will do the number PS here. So not here, not CS. First of all, sorry, 1 minute. We have taken PS data. Okay. Data we have not created. So the previously there is one data, I think. So here, no, previous example, data. Data is not there. Okay. So here, when I'm making this, sales we are making, so we will create Rama and Co. So PS data. PS data. Okay. Sundry data, and we have to take Telangana. And when we are making interstate purchase as interstate, we have to create a data or data, but we have to take the state exactly and give the exact number. Now it is Telangana. Again, we will do some Telangana, some number. Okay. We'll give some number. Here, number is given. Okay. So now, this is the person, accept. The details are given here, shown here. Again, here, we have to create sales. Sales we have to create here. So, sales account, because this is a separate account, separate company, save and stock management. Okay, here, sales account. In the sales account also, we should not give anything because at the end, we have to pay, select goods. So, sales account, this is a common ledger. So, it is taken. Now, take the ledger. So, when you purchase, the same goods we sell, all the details will be the same. So, item number, for example, item number 1. Some spelling mistake. Item 1. So, item 1, created, accepted. So, item 1, so we sold 2 number, 2,500 rupees. You see, here, how it will take the you see, taken from the stock, the rate is from the stock group, and HSN code is from the stock item. Okay, so it is over. Number 1. Next, number 2 we will take. It will also there. It will be the same again. This is 2,600. It will also the same 5%, same number. But the HSN code will be different from item 2. Okay, HS code will be different. Rate is the same. Now, item number 3 we will take. So, number 1 number 2,400 we showed, and now 2,400. So, item number, so start 12%. This is item number 3. Okay. Now, item number 4. So, here, 1 number 2,800. So, here, item number 18%, and item number 4 taken from item. Next item 5 we will take. Then here, after coming here, just press space bar, then the list will come. Okay. Item number 5, 1 number 2,750, 2,750 taken from 28%. Stock item 28%, and item number, that is stock item 555. That is the number taken. And here CGST 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. CGST, GST, CGST, GST. Okay. So here we can prepare. Suppose if you sell to a other state person, that is, it is not given. For example, we will state PS, we will take up PS company PS. We will create a person, Y and Co. Y and Co. AP data. AP data will take up. Okay. Sundry data, Sundry data from AP. So here, be careful here. You have to select the state Andhra Pradesh. Andhra Pradesh. And I have one doubt in the previous case whether it is exactly taken or not. That is that state is taken or not in some other place. You check. Okay. So here it is like 29. Sorry. Okay. See here, it is gone. It is wrong. So it is showing this one. And again, if you enter, okay, not this one, we take Andhra Pradesh. Okay. 29 means Karnataka. Okay. We will take it as Karnataka. We will take Karnataka and the 29 is Karnataka. Accepted. Okay. Now, accept. Now, sales. To whom we sold? We sold to. Sorry, we sold to that person. And now one item number one sold 2,460. See here, stock item 5 and item number 1. And again, item number 2 we will leave. We'll take item number 3. Number 1, 2,680. Whatever it may be. Here item number 3 means here 12%. Item 3. Next, I am taking item 4 here. Item number 4, one number 2,900 we sold, and here say 18% item stock item 18%, number 4. And now here display not displayed now. So what we have to do is space bar if you press, we'll get the stock group, stock items. Take number 5, one number 2,200 rupees. So we get see the accepted stock here 28% and this one. Okay. Now, see here, this is from other state. So we have to take IGST. IGST is not created. So we have to create IGST, duties and taxes, GST, IGST. Okay. So we have created IGST. Okay. And now we completed everything. Now we will go to the profit. And one more thing is, here go up. Say this is the thing. Whether the details are calculations are correct or not, what we do is Alt A under Alt F1 if you click, Alt F1 if you click, see this is IGST. So 5%, 12%, 18%, 20%, everything is calculated exactly. No error here. It will show error sometimes. It is not correct, it will show error. Okay, it will show 2. As per transaction, what is the amount? Here, what for calculation, what is the amount? It will show both here. Everything is okay. So this is okay. So this is accepted. Now we will go to the profit and loss account. You see, we will go to profit and loss account. You see here. You see here. Purchases and sales. Purchases and sales. Oh, sorry. Sorry. We have not entered the last voucher for sales. Right. Two numbers we purchased. Okay. We sold. Acha. One number here and one number here. Okay. One number. And in this case, you see here, we purchased 2 numbers. We purchased 2 numbers. And we sold one number, and one number should be the balance. So item number 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here we sold, see one number in this case, one number, and in this case also one number. So in the first case, one number we sold all the items. In the second case, we sold 4 items only. So item number 2, we sold only 1. In the first case, we sold item number. In this case, we sold all the items here. So all items we sold 1 each. And in the second one, we sold 1 each except 2. So only 2 is remaining. All others are sold twice. 1 plus 1, both that twice. So no stock. That's why it's not right. Here, profit and loss account. See here, stock item number 4, that is item 1 and item 2. So item 1 is sold. Item 2 we have not sold in one voucher. So that is the only ledger. It is showing stock item. So here, common ledger. But stock will show as the closing stock will show stock rate. Previously, it will show item wise. Item wise stock will be shown, but now here stock group wise. So it is showing, we take this, you can understand. And here, so stock group, this is the stock group. And if you go to profit and loss account, in this also, it will show the stock group, only one stock it will show. it will show closing stock, purchases and income. Okay. Now we go to the GST reports, and this is the next one is O. GST reports means O. D O. You take O, go to the one. See here, there is no purchase. In the case of sales, there is no error. Everything is correct. But in the case of BB, it will show both sales and purchases. See here. Three B to show this one. What is this something? Yeah. So in this case, in the 3B, it is saying sales, it is saying, but purchases we have made only one purchase. Sales we made two, so it is showing both. So if you click this, it will show all the two. Okay, we sold two twice. One is interstate, one is intrastate. But purchases we made only one intrastate only. But here that is not shown because there is one error. So if there is error, that will not be included in the return. So sale purchase is only one. So that is the error. I told you now. So what is the error? If you see this number, you click that, it will show. So the total it will show what is the one is. So it is showing twice. See, one is supplier invoice number is not incorrect or not specified. No supplier invoice number, no supplier date, invoice date. So click here and click here. See here, invoice number. You take for example 002. Okay, date will be 1st April. We'll give the date. You accept this. See, the error is gone. The error is gone. But here you see, so that is error disappeared and it came down here. So it will be included in the, if there is error, it will not be included in the return. So the error is rectified, correction needed, corrected. Now it is showing the purchase also. But here also, it is showing purchase. So in the purchase. Previously it did not show. It is showing purchase in both the cases. It is showing sales and it is showing purchases. And here you see, here in this case, the purchases, sales are 2,720 is the purchases. Only once we purchase. We sold twice for more price. So sales is 3,399.50. See here, this is the ITC. So the liability is more than ITC. That means the excess amount, the difference, this is minus. This amount we have to pay. It is a liability. Now go to balance sheet. Go say all the F1 details. See here, I told you, this is the liability. We have to pay 679.50, 6 duties and taxes, 679.50 on the liability side. It is showing means it is liability. If it is ITC, then it show minus means asset showing on the liability side. Minus means asset is showing on the liability side previously. But now that means we have to pay 679.50 paisa liability because sales are more than the purchases. That is ITC. Understand? Like this, we will enter. Understand this? So this is the second thing. So all the three levels. One is yesterday we completed multiple ledgers with multiple purchase and sales ledgers with details. We will do the stock item will not do. The second one, we will use the single ledger, but we will take multiple ledgers in the stock items. We give the rates. So that will show the multiple single purchase, single sales, and the stock item will be shown in balance. In the first case also. And now we are taking the single ledger, common ledger only, but common ledger, but we are showing we want to maintain stock detail, percentage wise stock. They mean multiple stock groups we have to maintain. In such a case, you take up the common ledger, and in every item we create the stock group. Stock group with names also we can create a stock at 5% like that. When I am creating that in the stock group, we should not give the HSN code, only rate we have to give. And in the stock, after that, we will complete the stock item. In the stock item, we have to give the HSN code. HSN code we have to give in the stock item, but in the stock item, rate will be automatically taken from the group. So that is the thing. So this is about that. And the next one is service. Sometimes, so up to now we learned about the purchase and sale of goods, different methods. This is very important. If you never practice this, many number of times, you will get the subject very happily. If you record is exact correct, then report will be correct, because that report, if is correct, no error, without errors. So directly we can export that report, that is a written report, directly to the what we call GST portal. The return will be filed. Otherwise, if there is error, it will not accept. So it is a wrong. If it goes wrong, we cannot file the return. Okay. Now that one. So far we have learned about the rules, but sometimes we have service organizations. Means we are getting. See, I am a service organization. I sell only services, and others, some companies, even though they have dealing with goods, they will get some services from outsiders. That means one person giving the service is called selling the service. A person receiving the service is called purchasing the service. So in the case of purchase and sale of services, that is service, that is also called expenses, incomes and expenses. Also called incomes and expenses. How we will do in sense in the case of services. So in the case of goods, we are getting stock item, ledger also. But in the case of services, we have to create, for everything we have to create a ledger, whether it is goods or data, income and expenses. But in the case of services, the service ledger means expense or incomes. When you are selling service, it is income. When you are purchasing service, expense. So the expense and incomes accounts when you are opening in the ledger, in the ledger itself, for services must. After that, there will be no entry. After that, for stock, purchase, after purchases, stock group, stock item, everything is there. But in the case of service, only in the ledger directly, it is a must. We have to create the ledger, purchase, expense and incomes, and we have to give the tax, GST code and tax rate in the ledger itself. So here, for example, we will take up a voucher. For example, we are purchasing a service. So we will take up purchases. So 1, 2, 3. So for example, we will take in the number, or sometimes it may be 9. So 7987, 1st April. Here you will take up. So we are taking service from a lawyer, from auditor, from CA. We are taking service, accounting charges we are taking. So create the name. So Vasu CA. So he is a sundry debtor. It's a sundry creditor. From him we are getting. So here is Telangana only. So Telangana regular. We will give the number. Everything you have to give. Don't forget. If you don't give, definitely you will get the error. So Telangana only. So I'm giving the same number in others also. No problem. So here Telangana. Okay. So it's created. The account is created. Accepted. Here for this, no purchase or sale. Okay. For services, we don't have any stock items. That is why, see, for goods, we have to use the item invoice. For services or without inventory, we know purchase and sale. We don't have the details of the goods. In that case, we use the accounting invoice. So in the case of accounting invoice, the purchase voucher is there for goods and services, but purchase account is for goods, and for services, the service ledger. So here, accept. Now we have to create the service ledger. We are purchasing accounting services. So we will write as accounting charges. So when we are paying the accounting charges, it is the expense to us. So it is direct expenses. We are paying, it is indirect expenditure. Indirect expenses, and here we have to give the details also here only. I told you, for expenses and incomes, in the ledger itself, we have to give the detail. Here, for service, it is SAC code. So USAC code 1, 2, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, for example, and rate also for every service taxable and system input it will take, and rate for every services, the rate will be 18%, except few that will come later. Okay, that is in the case of reverse charge mechanism, transport GTA freight, under reverse charge it is 5%, under forward charge it is 12%, except that all services will be 18%, and here it is only service. So keep the service as it is. So accounting charges we paid, and for example, 25,000 rupees we paid, we purchased one. See, the ledger, it is taking the ledger, accounting charges, okay. And here also, it is taking the ledger, both rate and adjustment code, both are taken from they are taken from ledger, that is accounting charges ledger. And here, in the case of services, incomes and expenses, after the accounts, after the ledger accounts, next line itself, after that, in the next line itself, we have to enter the rate. In the case of goods, the total will be there. After entering that, again one more time, you have to enter and you go down to the total. Go down of the total. Here we have to do. Okay, here directly. So here you will create CGST we have now. So the same date and the same state. So CGST, next HGST. CGST, HGST. Okay, now it is that. If it is from other state, then IGST will take up. No problem. Okay, this one. So we are purchasing the services. For example, if we are a chartered accountant, in such case, professional services we will give, like accounting services, auditing services, taxation services, filing services, all these services will be done. So we simply look at as professional services. So we are selling now. So sales we will take up the same CA. Same, I am the CA. I am the CA. We are giving to some company. Some company, TS data. So when I'm selling, is a data. So amount go. So we are giving and accept is a data. Now we are giving professional services, whatever they may be. We can name the service also we can do. Just I am giving as professional services. In the case of an auditor or any giving the service, in the normal way of business, we give services. But in the case of professional service means, in CA means the professional charges collected, that will be his income. But it is direct income, not indirect income. So take direct income. Direct incomes you take direct incomes. And here also we will give the number will be the same because all the professional services 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 we will give, and here also rate also will be the same 18%. And here services and accept. Okay, accept and we are going to 50,000 rupees we sold. So here also the same state. So CGST, HGST. Don't forget, in the case of expenses incomes, after completing the entry, that is the expense are the name of the expenditure income, then next line itself, we have to do the next line itself, we have to do this rate. Okay. In the case of goods, not like that. After total will be there. After going down to the total, we have to do. Okay, like this we have to see. Here we will go. Now we will see. So we'll go to the profit and loss account. See profit and loss account. See here. When we are purchasing this one, this expenses will be sorry. Alt F1 in details. So this accounting just indirect expenses. So it is showing the profit and loss account, indirect expenses 25,000 rupees. But in the case of auditor, he will not have the sales and stock purchases. He will not have. Directly, that's professional services, direct income. So you don't maintain trading account, profit and loss account because you don't have goods, no trading. That is why everything will be only profit and loss account. So directly there will be no sales account. Direct incomes, professional service. Or we can do one thing. See here, when you are creating the you created in this, we created the ledger, accounting charges. See, we purchased this, so indirect expenses, we can give it as purchase account also. Purchase account of service, and also we can do purchase. Actually, we should not give it as purchase account ledger, sales account ledger. They are meant only for goods. That is why here we should not do for services, income, direct income or indirect income. Similarly, direct expense and indirect expense, that group only we have to take. We should not take sales or purchase. The sales or purchase are meant for only goods. Okay, right. This is the thing. So after this is over, and the others we will take up in the next class, because here it's taking a lot of time, because this part is very, very important. This part is very, very important because this is related to the tax rates and everything recording. So others also easily can record. This recording method, if you learn well, practice well, you record correctly, then reports will be correct. There will be no problem while filing the returns or anything. Everything will be perfect. That is why I explained it. I'm taking long time and I'm telling you the other two GST classification, the goods entry level and the modification is very easy. And then there is one more I added. This we will take up tomorrow. Okay. With this, I close their class today. So you see the previous videos and this, all these videos relating to the special features of 3.0.1. You go through them till the end, don't see them till the end, and also you practice very well, number of times, then only you will get the subject. Then you will get very, in this particularly from 3.0 onwards, the recording method, the GST details and all these are completely different. Different windows are given. That is why you must practice very well. Up to 2.1, it's okay. You can do like Tally year 9 also. But here, from 3.0 onwards, there are some special features are given. So these features you have to learn well. That's why practice number of times and see the video till the end, every video till the end. And at the end, click like that video, because if you like, that will be recommended to many people by YouTube. Then they will also learn everything and these things. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon and select all. You will get notification for all the videos which I upload. Okay, so you practice very well and wish you all the best and you will meet in the next video. Bye.